Saturated fats are known to be connected with various detrimental health impacts when ingested in excess. Therefore, eliminating them from your diet can provide several health benefits. Here are some reasons you should limit your intake of saturated fats. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about why you should eliminate saturated fats from your diet. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Reduced risk of heart disease. Saturated fats have been linked to an increase in LDL cholesterol levels, which can contribute to the formation of plaque in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This can reduce blood flow to the heart, raising the risk of heart attacks and other cardiovascular issues. Saturated fat consumption has been related to an increased risk of heart disease. Saturated fats can elevate LDL, low-density lipoprotein, cholesterol levels, also known as bad cholesterol. Elevated LDL cholesterol is a crucial risk factor for coronary artery disease. Improved cholesterol profile. Saturated fats can both raise LDL cholesterol and lower HDL cholesterol levels. Because HDL cholesterol aids in removing LDL cholesterol from the bloodstream, reducing saturated fat intake allows you to maintain a better balance of these two forms of cholesterol. Saturated fat elimination or reduction can help improve your total cholesterol profile. Replacing them with unsaturated fats, such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, can lower LDL cholesterol while increasing HDL, high-density lipoprotein, cholesterol, sometimes known as good cholesterol. Lowered blood pressure. Excess saturated fat consumption can cause arterial stiffness and high blood pressure, which are both risk factors for heart disease and stroke. Saturated fat consumption has been linked to elevated blood pressure. Reduce your saturated fat intake to assist in controlling and reducing your blood pressure, lowering your risk of hypertension and related cardiovascular diseases. Reduced inflammation. Saturated fats can cause an inflammatory response in the body, contributing to inflammation, a risk factor for various diseases. Chronic inflammation is thought to play a role in diseases like atherosclerosis, diabetes, and several autoimmune diseases. Saturated fats can cause inflammation in the body, which has been related to several chronic disorders such as heart disease, diabetes, and some malignancies. Reducing your consumption of saturated fat can help lessen inflammation markers in your body. Weight management. Saturated fats are calorie-dense, which means they supply a lot of calories in a small amount of food. Excessive calorie consumption might result in weight gain. Reduced consumption of saturated fat and replacement with foods high in fiber and other nutrients can aid in managing hunger and weight. Saturated fats are high in calories and can contribute to weight gain and obesity. Replacing them with healthier fats and lean protein sources can help with weight management and overall health. Lowered risk of type 2 diabetes. A high-fat diet can contribute to insulin resistance, which is a significant factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. Reduced saturated fat consumption and substitution of healthy fats can enhance insulin sensitivity. A high-fat diet may raise the chance of acquiring type 2 diabetes. Reduced consumption of saturated fat and increased consumption of complex carbs, fiber, and unsaturated fats can help minimize this risk. Better brain health. Some studies have connected high saturated fat diets to cognitive decline and an increased risk of diseases such as Alzheimer's. A diet high in unsaturated fats, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory foods can help your brain. Some research suggests that high saturated fat diets are linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of neurodegenerative disorders. Reduced consumption of saturated fats and increased omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants can improve brain health. Healthier liver. Excessive consumption of saturated fat can result in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition characterized by fat accumulation in the liver. Reducing saturated fat consumption is an essential technique for controlling and preventing NAFLD. Excessive ingestion of saturated fat can cause fat accumulation in the liver, potentially leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Saturated fat consumption should be reduced to safeguard liver health. Lower risk of certain cancers. While the relationship between saturated fat intake and cancer is complex and not entirely understood, some studies have revealed that excessive saturated fat intake is associated with an increased risk of breast, colon, and prostate cancer. These connections could be connected to the inflammation and oxidative stress caused by saturated fats. Although the relationship is complicated, several studies have revealed links between high saturated fat intake and an increased risk of some cancers, including breast, colon, and prostate cancer. Long-term health and longevity. Limiting your saturated fat intake and adopting a balanced, heart-healthy diet lays the groundwork for long-term health and longevity. Reducing the risk of chronic diseases linked to high saturated fat consumption can contribute to a higher quality of life as you age. You may enhance long-term health and longevity by minimizing your intake of saturated fats and adopting a balanced, heart-healthy diet, lowering your risk of several chronic diseases that can damage the quality and length of your life. When making dietary modifications, paying attention to the types of fats you consume is critical. While saturated fats should be avoided, unsaturated fats found in nuts, seeds, avocados, and fatty fish can benefit one's health. Remember that moderation and balance are essential, and it's always a good idea to seek the advice of a healthcare expert or a qualified dietitian when developing a personalized dietary plan based on your specific needs and goals. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.